Hi, it's me, Ingrid INFP, and this video is about being in funk, being depressed, um, and I've been crying, so that's why I look like this. I also had a sunburn, so that's why I'm a little bit pinkish. But yeah, we are the most depressed type. That's my claim, at least. Or at least we're the most melancholic type. We like to be sad. And that's our introverted feeling, making us really emotional, and our extroverted intuition, making us like kind of hopeless at grounding ourselves in the world, and making us instead have tons of anxiety about different things and things running around in our head. So we have like the perfect combination for a disaster. And yeah, life is tough for the INFP. I don't think that there's another type that is more prone to anxiety and depression as we are. I know that a lot of the SJs have different kinds of anxiety, and NTs can be really depressed but not show it. But INFPs are like your typical depressed person. Is probably an INFP. INFJs have trouble too, but INFPs are the ones with the most emotional problems. I don't feel that great today. I haven't gone out. I actually did go out, so I'm very proud of myself. Just go out to throw the trash out. And I won't pretend that I'm like mentally healthy person. I'm not super mentally unhealthy, but you know, I'm more unhealthy than healthy. So yeah, I think that INFPs have this problem more so than other types. And it kind of comes with just having this personality. I don't know how much of mental illnesses are actually caused by neurochemicals in the brain. And even if I'm a doctor, I am a little bit skeptic towards SSRI medication. I do see that they work in certain people, but we don't know exactly how they work, so that's a little bit of my INFP subconsciousness that does not believe everything at face value, even in my medical classes, especially when it comes to psychiatry. There's still so much that we don't know about psychiatry. Yeah, I think neurotypical people who don't have a mental illness, have a hard time understanding. I have great family, I have great friends, I have a great life, I have a great career, and yet I still have these problems. And when we are in the depression, I think as INFPs, like when we are going through a tough time, I think we have a tough time getting out. We can only get out on our own. We can't have somebody else get us out of there. And that's a little bit problematic. And we'll sit there for days in our room just like ruminating and just being depressed and not doing anything physically in the world. We have SI that makes us think about the past a lot, and have a trouble like getting over and like building our own life, as opposed to just like reliving what has happened to us. We also have the inferior TE that makes us berate ourselves for not being efficient enough and procrastinating and not being competent like other people. And so basically our cognitive makeup is shit. Yeah, I look like a mess, and this video is looks bad. But it really is bad. Like, this is how most of my life looks like. And my trouble as a doctor is that people think that I'm a superhero, that I have things put together, and I really do not. And I don't have much motivation to like get better. So I'm stuck in this weird limbo where I think it's the FISI loop or whatever. Well, like, things are not going to happen if I don't do something. But I have no motivation to do something, so I'm not going to do it because I'm stubborn like that. And at least I can find humor in it, you know? At least I can find beautiful things in the world that are worth living for. Things that do have meaning in the world. And even if there is no meaning, even if I am a total nihilist, I was placed here, and dying hurts. So don't do that. Basically, I'm not going to go more into detail about that topic, but please don't. Please stay alive. Even if it's just one thing, if it's like a series that's keeping you going or whatever, just stay with us. You might feel like you don't belong in this world, that everything hurts. I'm crying just thinking about it. But you do have something to contribute to the world. And even if you're not going to contribute to anything, your life has worth. Even if everyone else says it doesn't. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I had to pause the video because, yeah, it was a little bit too much. But I really do believe what I was saying, even if I was crying during it. I really do believe that you have something to contribute to the world. And also, sometimes you just have to live in spite. Like, despite the other people who said all this shit about you, who thought about all this shit about you and didn't say it, but you know, sometimes you have to live in spite of the world telling you it's a bad place, because you're stronger than that. And you shouldn't listen to the people who say that you're weak, because you're not. You're going through stuff that nobody else has any idea. They might say that, wow, like, what you're going through is something universal, blah, 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 but INFPs, we have it tough. The way we perceive and think about the world is a tough way to see it. We are so tender that it's an act of courage just to exist. And I think that I think a lot of us can relate to that, life is easy for us specifically. Like, I know that a lot of FE users will will feel comforted that like they're not alone, everybody else feels this way. But I think it is worth to say that we are unique, and that is a driving force for us. Nobody else is going to be you for them. For you, like, you were to be the only person that is like you. And even if you hate yourself, which we often do, like, the world deserves the variety that you offer. If the whole world was just ESTJs going around and doing stuff, there would be no soul in this world. If the world were just ESFPs, the world would crash, you know? We need people that are different in order to show different perspectives and aspects of the world that other people might have forgotten or cannot see. So we are important in the world, and we're worth it. And just hang in there. The future might seem scary, and it is, but I think that we do have the strength inside us to get through it and keep going. And even if you can only go on until the next day, you have to keep on going until the next day. And just find things that you like. Know what you dislike. We are good at that as INFPs. We know what we like, we know what we don't like. And even if the dislikes outweigh the likes, you need to seek out those small things that you like. Because otherwise, that is what is a waste. You're not wasting your time or being a waste. It's that other people said that you weren't worth it that was the waste. Sorry, I'm getting so emotional. But this is very important. So yes, we are very depressed. We can get these really, really dark places. But I think that we can get out of those dark places much easier than other people can, because we are used to it. We aren't scared of those dark places. We can go there, and we can also get out. And I don't think that other types can go in and out of hell as we do. We are not afraid of that place, but we are also strong enough to get out of that place. And it might take some time, but it is worth it. There are times where you think that you'll never be happy again, but you will be. Even if it's just for a short moment, it's worth it. And yeah, so take care of yourselves. Seek help if you feel that you need it. You're not a bad person if you have trouble going through recovery and all that. Just keep trying, and don't give up. You can give up slightly if you want to, but not totally. You will regain hope at some point, and chase that hope for as long as it's there, and then like butterflies, it will disappear at some point, but that you just need to chase the next butterfly. We are good at that. We are perceivers. We like shiny things, so we go after these new shiny things. And don't listen to people who say that you're crap, because you really aren't. You're perfect the way you are. And that might sound cheesy, but it's true. People give us a lot of crap, but we're worth more than that. So that's what I had to say on the subject. I'm going to stop this video now before I start crying again. Have a great day, or have a sad day, I don't know. But at least I hope that I could give some comfort to some of you out there. Have a great day. Bye-bye.